Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Karina from Diem Thrifts. If you are new here, welcome. I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay, and today we're gonna do a little ship with me. I love watching these videos, so I wanted to try it out for myself. I was a little hesitant at first because my sales weren't great. I had a lot of them, but this amount wasn't anything extraordinary, but I figured I could just film this video with you guys, chat a little bit and hang out and show you guys a little bit of my process of how I ship my items. So if that is interesting, stay tuned. I want to apologize if you can hear the wind outside. It is super windy, but I tried to close the windows as best I could. But anyway, before we get into it, I need to do my reseller highlight. I think I said in the last video that that was my last one, and I lied. This is my last one. I purchased these Free People pants from my girl Allie from Allie Wonderland Thrift. You can follow her on Instagram and on Poshmark. I love her closet. I love her whole brand and everything that she's doing. If you guys want to go give her a follow, definitely check her out on her social media platforms. So this past weekend, I actually took a trip with my fiance to Seattle, and we didn't really do any, actually I didn't do any sourcing while I was there. I didn't do any work. We were just hanging out. It was our 5-year anniversary and his birthday, so we were celebrating. Even when we came home, I didn't really do any work, but luckily I still made a bunch of sales, and that is thanks to Posher VA. I've talked about them before. They are an automation bot that shares your Poshmark closet, can send out bulk offers, and can even do bulk price drops. So I believe yesterday, Sunday, was closet clear out. I dropped all the items in my closet by 10%, and I managed to make a bunch of sales. So I was very, very happy about that. But I'm going to be showing you guys what sold on Poshmark. I had a couple sales on Mercari, one on eBay, and one special one on my Shopify store that I'm going to share with you guys first. Whenever I make a sale on my Shopify store, it honestly means the most to me because it's like my personal stuff. I've talked about it a little bit on here, but I make stickers and I sell them on PairDiemThrifts.com. If you guys want to check that out, my link is in the description box. But I sold some stickers. They bought a bundle of 3 of my stickers, and I know I'm far away, so I'll just show a little close-up of what my stickers are. But this one says, "Thrifting is a habit, get like me." This one says "a thrifty bitch," and it's a little holographic sticker. And then this is my affirmation sticker. It says, "I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich, I am that bitch." And then I added in just one of my logo stickers that says Per Diem on it. So yeah, you can find all of these. I do have a couple more designs on my Shopify as well, and I'm gonna be shipping this out first. So I have a bunch of my poly mailers here, and I just use one of these small ones. I don't remember the size. I think this one's like 6 by 9, but I just use one of these poly mailers. I put all of the stickers inside, and I put one of my little thank you cards that has my QR code on the back. I don't do anything super special with these, and I know you might be wondering, like, why am I just putting it in the poly mailer? And I haven't had any issues before, but once I put the shipping label on, it kind of makes it a little bit harder, so it's not super flimsy, and it ships fine. So putting that on there. Thank you so much to Kaylin if you are watching this video. I really appreciate your support. And like I said again earlier, if you guys want to check out my stickers for sale, I have my link to my Shopify store down in the description. Alright, so I'm going to move on to eBay because I only had one sale on my eBay store, which I'm trying to ramp up my eBay sales a little bit, so I do have to cross-post a little bit more. But I recently started using Vendoo instead of List Perfectly. I'm still trying it out. I'm not 100% sure how I feel about it, but personally, in these past couple days that I've been using it, it's been a lot easier to use than List Perfectly, and I've been with List Perfectly for a few years, so this is kind of like a big jump for me, but I'm really enjoying it so far, and I'm planning on making a video comparing the two cross-listing services once I've used Vendoo a little bit more, so stay tuned for that. But I sold this on eBay. It was a full price sale, and it is this blondie crew neck sweatshirt. I paid $4.99 for it because it still had the Goodwill tag. That's the only reason I know off the top of my head. And I believe it sold for around $27 including shipping. So yeah, this was really cute. I find a bunch of these at my Goodwill. I believe it's sold at Target, but it is just the Blondie brand. That's the brand that's on here, and I've sold a few of these in the past, so whenever I find these for around $5 or less, I pick them up because they are pretty quick sellers. But I'm just gonna put this into a poly mailer. If you guys watched my Amazon supply haul, I talked about these poly mailers a little bit. So actually, I'm just starting to do this because someone gifted me a bunch of these plastic clear bags. So I've been actually putting my new inventory into these instead of using the reusable Ziploc bags, just to make my shipping process go a little bit faster. But pretty much what I do is I take one of these for the items that aren't already stored in it. I put it inside, and I just think it protects the item a little bit better. It makes it look a little bit more, you know, professional. And I was gifted these bags, so I wanted to use them before I invested in other ones. But moving forward, I'm probably going to look into some more eco-friendly options. But what I do is I put it in there and then I fold it on the top, and I make my own custom stickers on with my Rollo printer. And I just take one of them here and I seal it up. And it's super easy. It looks like that. Hopefully you can see that. It says thanks babe, and then it says per diem on the bottom. So I'm just gonna stick this into a poly mailer and include one of my thank you cards. Actually, it doesn't, I mean, I guess it says thanks for shopping, but it has my QR code. I showed this to you earlier, and it says my 1-800 per diem thrifts, kind of like the Drake hotline bling style. So yeah, I put these in all of my packages so that I can hopefully get some returning customers. The QR code links to my website, and my website has the links for my Poshmark closet, my website, obviously, my YouTube, my social media, and all of that. So I'm just gonna stick my shipping label on it. I wrote on the back of all my shipping labels what item it goes inside, so it makes it easier for me while I'm filming this video. But I just do that. I put the label on, and then I'll usually take another sticker and just put it on the outside just to make it look a little bit cuter. So that is the final product. I don't want to show addresses, but there you go. That is package number 2. I'm going to move on to Mercari because I only made 2 sales on Mercari, so it'll go by a little bit quick. I've been making a lot more sales on Mercari. It's becoming my second favorite platform compared to eBay or anything. But I sold this St. John cardigan. I paid $7.99 for it. And let me see if I could pull up how much it sold for. It sold for $48 with free shipping. So I paid shipping out of pocket. It was about $5. I just did first class because it's under a pound. So I'm going to do the same thing and put it in here. Okay, so obviously you guys are just gonna see me repeat the same process on all of my packages. So I figured let's just chat and talk about life. I don't really have too many updates for you guys. I actually recently hired my first VA. I took Denali's hiring a VA course, aka El Ducho Thrift. If you guys aren't familiar with her, you definitely need to go follow her. She has a YouTube account, she has an Instagram. She shares amazing information for resellers, but she created a course explaining how to hire a VA. She walks you through the whole process, and honestly, it was so informative and I learned a lot from it. I was able to hire my first VA and I'm loving it so far. It's only been like less than a week. I hired them on Thursday. It is currently Monday, so we are still working, but so far she has been using, my VA has been using Vendoo to cross list for me onto all my platforms because I honestly hate cross-listing. Even with the cross-listing service, it just takes a lot of time, so it's really nice to have somebody else do that for you if you can, you know, manage that. So highly recommend taking Denali's course if you guys are interested in learning how to hire a VA or learning how to hire an employee. Anyway, moving on, this next piece sold for full price on Mercari, which was very surprising because when I got this in my merch box, I really didn't think it was going to sell, but this is by Mink Pink, which I honestly didn't think was a great brand. It retailed for $109, but this sold on Mercari for $60 with free shipping, so the shipping came out of my end. It was about $5, but I realized I didn't show you that St. John piece. I apologize, but this is a little jumpsuit. Ugh, there you go. It's pretty cute actually. It has like a belted detail and it has an open back, cross straps on the back. Very, very cute. This is going to somebody in New York, so that's fun. I'm just gonna fold it really quick and make it look a little cuter. But yeah, I'm curious, do you guys cross list? What's your guys' main platforms? Let me know down below. Let's talk about it. I post everything onto Poshmark first, and then it gets transferred onto Vendoo, and then from Vendoo it gets cross listed onto eBay, Mercari, Tradesy, and then I'm going to be working on my Shopify store. So right now, like I said earlier, my Shopify store only has stickers on it, and I'm hoping to put clothes on it as well. I actually opened a Facebook shop, and I was thinking of making a video on that because I think it's a really great platform to sell on. It also allows you to link your store onto Instagram, so if you have like a reseller related Instagram, you can link your shop on there and people can shop directly on the Instagram app, which I think is amazing. The easier it is for your customers to buy from you, the better. So I feel like if you're already posting reseller related content on Instagram or on Facebook, then you might as well have a way for your buyers to shop from you. So let me know if that's something that you guys want to learn more about. I can definitely do that for you guys, but it's taking a little bit of time. That's kind of why I also wanted to hire my VA, just to kind of make it a little bit easier for me to do all of the cross listing and all of that. But we are moving on and upward. I'm trying to prepare for Q4 and, you know, get as much done and as much cross-listed as I can. Alright, moving on to my Poshmark sales. I made quite a bit because I did the bulk price drop on everything. But like I said earlier, a lot of the sales aren't anything exciting. For some reason, I have a lot of sales that sold for $22, so maybe that's my lucky number this month. But the first item is this. It's actually already packaged, so I'm just going to show a picture for you guys. This was a One by Daydreamer Rolling Stones leopard t-shirt. This actually sold already and it got returned because of a stain that I missed, so it was 100% my fault. I accepted the return. Luckily, it resold again for $25. So minus the Poshmark fee, I made $20 on this. See, when I have like my things already packaged in the plastic, it just makes the shipping so much faster. I am hoping to go through and get it all changed just to make it a little bit easier when I actually am shipping. Okay, so the next piece that I picked up, I am not a huge fan of this brand. I've seen other people post about it and say that it does extremely well for them. I've only found it twice. The first time it was just a basic piece, so I feel like that was the reason why it wasn't selling. But this piece, I thought it was more interesting and it still took forever to sell. It is by Citron and it is this embroidered coat, and this had a lot of attention on it. I had a lot of people asking questions about it, but it took a while for it to sell. It finally sold, sorry, I'm checking my Poshmark app, finally sold for $20, which was disappointing. I believe I paid $5 for this, but yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna stay away from this brand from now on. And I feel like a part of the reason why it doesn't sell for me that well is because this isn't like my target customer. I think I'm, you know, more of a Revolve, Free People, things like that. So it's kind of harder for me to sell brands for mature customers, and that's besides, I mean, that's not including St. John. For some reason St. John does well for me, but like every other mature brand just like sits for me. And maybe I'm not finding the best pieces or something, but it's just not something I get excited about either. So I think I'm just gonna avoid those from now on. Okay, so next I'm gonna do these shoes here. I bought these for $10 at Goodwill. These are the Jeffrey Campbell Alita boots, and they are super cute. I remember when this style first came out, I was totally obsessed with them, but I was like in high school, and there's no reason for a 15-year-old girl to wear these around school. But these are what they look like. They have like a little woven detail all around them. Super cute. They're size 6. These sold on Poshmark for, I believe it was for $54. Minus the Poshmark fee, I made $43.20. So that, I think, was an excellent sale for these. If you guys don't have a what is this called? A tape gun. If you guys don't have a tape gun, you need to go and buy one, because this thing saves so much time. And you know, I know that a lot of people, especially when you're first starting out, you're trying to find like the most inexpensive way to do things, and obviously having like tape and scissors is one way to do it. But once you start selling a lot and you're shipping out multiple sales a day, having a tape gun and having a label printer are two things that just absolutely save me so much time. I don't know what I would do without them. But this is a shoe box. I believe that's what they're called on the USPS website. It's the mailing box for domestic and international use. It is, yeah, shoe box. It's like 7 1/8 by 5 1/8 by 14 3/8. I love this obviously for shoes because that's what it's intended for. But usually I put like tissue paper, any leftover tissue paper that I have. I don't have any at the moment, and I'm sorry if you hear that truck right now. They're doing construction right across the street. But I'm just gonna put each shoe into one of these bags. And when I sell shoes, I take one of my stickers, I put it on my business card, and then I just stick it to like the side of the box so that they'll see it and it won't like get lost or anything. And then I tape it up. Sorry, my desk is so messy. I'm honestly used to just shipping my stuff on the floor, so this is kind of an upgrade, but I don't know where everything's going. Anyway, the next item that sold are these workout shorts by the brand Alphalete. I found these at a Plato's Closet, and I believe I paid around $8 for them. These sold for $20 minus a shipping fee, left me with $16, so I only doubled my money. And I know now, this was my first time picking up this brand, but I know in the future that I won't be picking this up for more than like $5. But for this, since it is small, I'm not going to put it in the plastic clear bag. I'm just going to put it in one of these smaller ones that I used with my stickers, with a business card of mine. Every time I like bought these on accident one time, I thought I was buying just regular plain black, like the regular size, and when it came in I was very shocked, but I didn't return them. I figured I could put like small stuff in it, so whenever I have like a tank top or a pair of shorts that fit in here, or like a bralette, then I just stick them in these tiny bags instead of using the other ones, just so that I can get through them a little bit better. The next item that sold was actually from my consignment client, and it was from her husband. So when I picked up items from my consignment client, I was getting things from her husband, and her son and her daughter. And so far, a lot of her husband's things have been selling. He has extremely good taste and good style. But this was just a plain long sleeve shirt from Standard James Purse. And this sold for $30. Minus Poshmark fees leaves me with $24. And me and my consignment client, we just split the profit after fees, so it's at 50-50. And that's been working out pretty well for us, so I have no complaints with that. When I sell men's clothes, I try to select like the stickers that don't say like babe or girl or anything like that on it, because obviously it's going to a man and I don't know how comfortable he would feel hearing that. So I have these, and these are actually my favorite design. I don't know if you can see it, I'll try to zoom in, but it's like a little cow print and it is absolutely my favorite. Yes, it's still girly because it's pink, but I think it's really cute. The next piece that sold, I think this was like the highest dollar amount sale that I made this past weekend, and it was this dress by Iro. It was new at tags, and it's called the drape front Brady mini dress, and it's so cute. I thought this would sell quicker, but it's taken a little while. I bought this at a consignment store in San Diego when we were visiting one time, and this sold for $61. Minus the Poshmark fee, I was left with $48.80. So it's still a pretty good flip. I believe I paid around $12 for this. Very, very cute. So I'm gonna fold this up, put it in a plastic bag. Next piece is a brand that I honestly thought was gonna do better, and I've made the mistake of purchasing it in bulk and it's been taking a little bit longer to sell and not selling for as high as I thought it would. But the brand is Capulet, and this brand is sold on Anthropologie, on Revolve, places like that. I believe I bought this in a bundle on Poshmark, but this, I think it's super cute. It's called the Melody Fruit Bee jumpsuit, and it has this like kind of floral and like fruit print all over it. This sold for $30, which left me with $24. I did profit, but it was a small profit, so I gotta be a little bit more careful about this brand. But let me know what your guys' experience is with Capulet, because I don't know, I just thought it was gonna do better than it did. And that just goes to show you that things that are sold at like popular stores like Anthropologie or Revolve don't always do that great. But did you guys hear, speaking of Anthropologie, sorry, I got distracted, but Anthropologie is owned by the same company as Free People and Urban Outfitters. And did you hear that they are coming out with their own reselling platform? It's called Newly Thrift. And I'm really excited to see what it's gonna be like. I think they just announced it like last week. I'm not sure exactly when it's coming out, but I'm very excited to try out that. I obviously do this full time, so finding any new platforms, especially a platform that's gonna be catered to like my demographic of customers, is going to be really exciting to try out. So looking forward to that. I want to know your guys' thoughts, if you guys have heard anything about it, or if you guys are planning on trying out their platform when it is released. Oh my goodness, so I have made like 3 sales since I came up here to pack this, and I keep thinking like if I should go down and grab the new stuff that's sold and like print out new labels, but it's just a lot of work, so I'll do all those off of camera. Next sale, if you guys have been following me for a while, then you guys know already. It is Show Me Your Moomoo, and honestly, I'm at this point, like, my relationship with Show Me Your Moomoo is getting a little bit strained, and I just want it all gone. So I've been accepting offers and selling them for as low as like $20, which still gives me a pretty good profit margin considering how much I purchased everything for. If you guys are interested in learning about that, I have a video all about my Show Me Your Moomoo experience with Jomar, and I've been kind of disappointed because I know that they've posted, them and some other companies have been posting more Show Me Your Moomoo lots for sale, and their prices have definitely gone up. When I was buying it for like $6 a piece, I think now they're selling them for like $15 to $20 a piece, and with that, especially with like some of the pieces that don't sell for that much, I mean, I sold this one for I think $22. Let me double check. Yes, I sold this piece for $22. So if I'm buying it for like $16, there's really no room for profit there. So I would advise against purchasing for these in bulk unless you're getting them for like under $10 a piece. And even then, since we are coming out of like wedding season, it might be a little bit harder to sell. So I just want to warn you guys about that. But yes, this sold for $22, which left me with $17.60 after fees. So yeah, you can see there that there's really not much room for profit if you're buying it for a lot. Oh my gosh, okay, it's like really windy outside, and across the street they're doing construction. So like whenever the wind blows, you just see like a whole bunch of dust and dirt just like flying, and it's, ugh, I'm glad I'm not outside right now. The next sale was actually a bundle sale, and I'm gonna pack it in this box because it's 3 items. I honestly don't sell a lot of bundles, so when I do, I get kind of excited. But it's funny because like I would never imagine that these 3 things would get bundled together. They just seem like such different styles, but that's what the customer wants. So the first thing that's sold are these sweatpants from Cotton Citizen. This is my first time finding this brand. Oh, it's still got the Crossroads tag in it, but I paid $8 for these. So they're just like an acid wash little sweatpant jogger situation. The next piece is from Anthropologie. It is from the brand The Odells. I paid $6.99 for this. And it's just a silk little racerback mini dress. Very cute. And then the last piece was from Coral, another brand that I've purchased in bulk. I don't know exactly the style of it, and it's kind of hard to show because it has like a cutout detail there, but it's this sports bra. So yeah, 3 very different styles, but this girl does have a good taste. And let's see how much this sold for. So this bundle sold for $75, and after fees I made $60. I actually sold another bundle, I forgot, and it's just a bundle of bralettes. They are pre-packaged because I bought them wholesale, so I can't show you what they look like, but I'll put a picture up. It is the Tamika underwire bra, as well as the Aaliyah bralette. So I think both of these will fit into one of these smaller poly mailers. I'm just going to stick my card in there as well. I sold another bralette from Free People, and it is the Erin Scuba bralette in black, and it is also pre-packaged, so this is going in another one of the small ones. I bought like 2 bulk orders of these bralettes, and I got them for I believe like $3 a piece, and some of them have been selling pretty well, but like this one only sold for $10, so I only doubled my money on this. But in the long run, like looking at it in the big picture, it's not super bad, but not exactly how much I wanted to sell this for. I'm at this point right now, since there's only one more day of the month after today, to just try to make as many sales as possible, because I did have an original goal of trying to make $7,000 this month, and I'm pretty far from it. I don't think I'm gonna make it this month, but you know, as close as I can possibly get. That's my next goal. Hopefully maybe next month things will be a little bit different and I'll be closer to that goal, but as for now, I'm just gonna keep working and keep doing what I do to you know, make the best of it. This next piece, I thought this was gonna sell for more and sell quicker, but it is by the brand Inda, and it is actually new with tags, and it sold for, I believe this was also, yeah, $22. Another one of my $22 sales. But it's just a little red tank top. I'm gonna stick this in one of the smaller poly mailers. Next piece is this little silk tank top from Equipment, and it's just a little, I think this is called the Kyle striped tank. This also sold for $22. I swear something is up with the number 22. I have to look it up. I think there's like a meaning behind that, so I gotta look that up. I'm just gonna shoot this in here really quick. My camera died and I had to go grab a new battery, but I was able to grab another box because I sold a pair of shoes. These are by Kate Spade, and they're just like a red patent leather shoe. I picked this up in one of my Portland Thrift With Me's, but yes, these sold for, I believe, $22 as well. Let me double check. They sold for $18 actually, which is not a lot, and honestly I wasn't expecting too much from these because they're a little bit of an older style, and they do have some flaws on them, but I was left with $14.40. I paid $5 for them, so it's not the best return, but I did, you know, a little bit more than double my money. And I honestly didn't have them for too long, maybe like a couple months, but they're not super bad. I am just reusing a box for this because they're too small to put in that shoe box that I was using earlier. I'm just gonna wrap them up in this plastic and then put my card inside. But these were like, honestly, like brand new. There was no wear on the bottoms, just some scuffs on the sides. So not bad. This person got a great deal. And I only have a couple more sales to share with you guys. The rest, I'm just gonna pass on that for today because I realized this video is already super long. But this next piece was just this dress here. It is called the Catalina Wrap Dress by About Us. And About Us is a Revolve house brand, or like a Revolve brand that's lower tier. I guess this is a fun fact. I don't know, maybe it'll help you if you guys find any of these brands, but About Us, super down, and By the Way, I believe are all like owned and operated by the same company. And sometimes if you can't find like a stock photo of a piece that is labeled By the Way, if you look it up under either of the other two brands, either About Us or Super Down, you might be able to find the same piece. And that doesn't mean that it's fake or that it's inauthentic. It just probably means that it was sold as one brand previously and then sold as another brand later on. But yeah, I don't know. That's how I've been able to find stock photos for these three brands. I believe they are Revolve house brands, but they do have like their own websites as well. So yeah, try that out if you guys are having issues finding stock photos. But this sold for $20, and minus the Poshmark fee I was left with $16. Not a huge sale, but I think I picked it up for like $2, so I mean, it's not that bad. Yeah, a lot of my sales, as you can tell, were in the 20s, like the low 20s, and it's actually, you know, not what I'm used to. My average sale price is usually around like the 40s, but this is okay. I think having a good balance of like lower tier items that sell quickly and, you know, some of the more expensive items gives your closet like a good balance and makes it accessible to multiple people or different kinds of customers, so you can, you know, have a larger audience to sell to. And this is going to be my last sale that I'm going to share with you today. And this is a Theory cardigan, new with tags by the brand Theory. It's just a little white ribbed knit cardigan. I don't remember where I got this from. I think it might have been from a box from San Diego Resale, and this sold for $20, which is honestly low. I could have held out and sold it for more in like a month or two, since we are getting into colder season. But I am running out of space in my inventory, and I'd like to just move things as quickly as possible, so I'm okay with taking a little bit lower of a profit on some items, obviously depending on how much I purchased it for. But this is one of those things that I didn't care too much about. So yeah, it's going to somebody new, and they got a great deal, and they're happy. Hopefully they'll be happy, and hopefully they'll be a returning customer. Sorry, I'm like freaking out. There's like a glue stuck on my nail, and I'm trying to peel it off while I'm talking to you. Last sale, so let's pack this one together. Let me know what you guys think about these kinds of videos. I've seen other resellers do it, and I wanted to try my hand at it. But I think it gives me like a good opportunity to just chat with you guys and show you what's been selling for me. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It is a little bit longer too. So I know I like to watch longer videos, especially while I'm working, just to feel like somebody is there to keep me company. So, and that is it for today. And we're all done. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and watching me pack some sales. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, please consider clicking that red button down below and joining the Diem Thrifts family. I will see you guys later this week with another video, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.